Alright, okay. Um, we're back in The Sims, and in fact, we should, upon resuming the game, be exactly where we left off last time. So, let's see where we are. Last time we did get a strange invitation by some strangely trench-coated mystery person to try out making a home business. And since I've never done that in The Sims, I am kind of curious and want to try it out. So what I'm thinking is I want to try making a robotics shop in the home. Oh yeah, and we're playing as the wrong household, that's fine. Let's quickly go to Manage Worlds. Just go to Manage Worlds. Go back to Windenburg and select the household we're actually playing as. Alright. There we go, same house, but different people. So what I'm thinking is we might want to remodel the house entirely. So what I'm gonna do is head straight into build mode and put the stuff that we're gonna keep in the inventory for now. So let's keep the TV. The couch looks nice and the TV console looks nice. We're also gonna keep the coffee machine, the robotic station, and we're gonna keep the double bed and the whole PC desk setup. Wait, it only kept the chair. That is not good. Okay, so let's do this separately. The chair goes in here. The computer does not wanna go in here, I suppose. Okay, then I guess we'll buy it fresh. That's fine. Okay, I see. What else do we wanna keep? Ah yes, the chessboard. Let's keep the chessboard. But the chairs can stay. Yeah, okay, the chessboard is in. Okay. And I do want to keep this mailbox as well. No, I can't. Okay. Well then, I think it's time to bulldoze the lot. Yes, that should give me money. Nice. And I do want everyone to please go off the lot real quick. And you can go home. Alright, perfect. So, we did get a very basic mailbox over here. Let's see, I wanna also bulldoze the terrain and then we can get going. So we're gonna need a house, obviously. So let's maybe make it shaped like this, in the sense that we have, no, okay, better even. Let's start with a big part of the house on this side. Then here is gonna be the entrance and corridor, and then we have a small side on the other side. Yeah, I think that's perfect. And oh, Winry is still in here. Let's quickly just get you out. Hop, hop. You, please get out of here as well. Alright, perfect. So let me just remove the doors again, because those are not gonna be the doors we're gonna use. I might wanna make an upstairs, but like not a big one. So let's see, maybe we'll add a roof like this over here. No, don't change that, that's fine as it is. I meant that arrow, yes, perfect. Go downwards like this. Then let's make a room like that. Okay, can we... No, I wanna have this meet exactly at the top of the wall, but I don't think that's possible. No, doesn't look like it. Then we're gonna put one of these roofs up here. And every house in here kind of has this lattice around it, so we're gonna try and do something similar again. I also wanna use a fence for the balcony. Let's see if we got something good for the fence. Yeah, I think that looks good, but I think first things first, we're gonna have to really take care of the outside of the house. So where do I best find what they use in here? Oh yeah, that's perfect. Plaster of Windenburg, perfect. So does this look like the same brown? I don't think so. This looks good though. Okay, so let's go with this dark brown. And then this here, and it goes all the way around, that's perfect. And we're gonna do some parts like this, where we just add a little bit more detail. And then we're also gonna search for this thing. Yeah, this is the same, just with some bricks in it. Okay, no, let's actually use this one, I think. Yeah, perfect. Okay, because you can see this also getting used in all of the other houses here. Um, okay. Actually, I wanna use this over here with the brick pattern on the bottom. I think that looks good. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I wanna make the entrance door in this bit here. I think it would be nice to have it be very bricky. But I don't know yet. Ooh. This does look nice. Yeah, let's go for that. And then a small door for the balcony. And something like this maybe. I think that fits perfectly. And then some windows. I'm also gonna save in the meantime, cause you never know. So the other houses use a mix of these rectangular windows or these rounded arched ones. We also have two rounded tops on the doors, so maybe that's a good thing to keep with the windows as well. Ooh, that does look pretty. Do I want stained glass windows? I mean, it would be a little bit weird for a residential home, but why not? They do look nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with glass stained windows. So let's add some of those in there. Some on this side as well. And on the back side as well. And finally on this side. And on the top here as well. I think that's perfect. This is obviously completely not necessary, but I do want to have a chimney. Something more tall and narrow though. But maybe in a grey like the walls. Yeah, I think that's good. Like this. Over here. Sure. Looks nice, I think. I'm also gonna no, the fence, please. Add some of the fencing around the yard here. We're gonna remove the floor, cause that's just silly. And I'm gonna add another door into the yard over here. Perfect. Alright, and then just some kind of roof. I think something darker will do. Something just like this. Perfect. And let's add a dark brown trim to the roof. I think that looks really good. It looks still very much in spirit of the town. I wanna get back the other mailbox though, if possible. So that's under appliances, under miscellaneous. There it is. I want that one. And we can just put it right in between those windows over here. Yeah, that looks perfect. And I also want to get some flower boxes next to the door. So if we have something bricky looking, that would be perfect, but I don't think we do. Maybe we're just gonna take this one. Oh, okay, it's supposed to go on the walls. I don't think so, no. This one is very small, I see. This one is another one for the walls. Yeah, as is this one. I see. These are too huge. Maybe we gotta... No, those are too small. Maybe this one then? Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. And then we're gonna add some paving over here. Yeah, that looks very nice actually, but we're gonna surround it with these small tiny fences. Oh, no we can't? Oh yeah, cause the door is very wide. I see. So then what I'm gonna do instead maybe is add a different kind of grass around here, so that it kind of looks intentionally cut off, I guess. And then we're gonna place some flowers on top of those. No, that's too big. Yeah, okay, those are good. Let's put them over here. Yeah, I think that looks okay. And something I would also do is add a fence gate over here. I don't know which one to choose yet though. I don't know if there's something that's matching for the exact fence that I've got. Ooh, I do like this though. I mean, with its stone pillar kind of thing, it kind of just fits the vibe of the house, I think. So yeah, let's go for that. So I guess that's the basic house shape for now. Now we gotta put the furniture back in, of course. And make the room layouts and such. So I want this to be a living room in here. This can be a kitchen, then this can be kind of an office kind of room, and this can be the bathroom. Then we have 2 rooms over here, I think. 3 rooms maybe. Yeah, let's make it 3 rooms. I think 2 of which are gonna be bedrooms and 1 of which is gonna be the what's it called, where you do the tinkering and the robotics and stuff, kind of like a lab, that kind of stuff. And then there's also gonna be a bit of an upstairs, because we have, well, we do have a living room and a kitchen. I guess this is just for future stuff then, in case we still need more space. So we got a bit of a room layout. I think first thing I will do is add some lighting in each of the rooms. So it's gonna be a bit old-timey, the house, except for some parts which are gonna be modern. So for example, I think we can use some old lamps in here and in here and in the bedrooms as well, and don't go too crazy on the price. Then for the hallway, for the corridor, maybe add something a little bit fancier. How does this look? Oh, this is really big now. How do you look? Well, you look okay and you aren't too big. We're gonna use you in here. And then for the other rooms I will go with something more modern looking. Over here, here, and I will go with this kind of stuff in here. Perfect, and then let's use the super subtle saucer light to fill out the darkness in the rooms, cause I want my rooms to be bright and not so depressing. Here it is enough if we put them here. I think this is also enough over here. Let's put this over here and this over here. Alright. Then on the upstairs, I'm not gonna give it much thought at all. We're gonna leave this room empty anyway. So I don't want it to be quite as uncustomized as that. So let's add something in here. Maybe some cheap carpet. And just some kind of paint. I don't care which color even. I don't know if that's a problem. I don't know if it thinks that that's a wall. Maybe I will just, to be sure, place a wall over here. Yeah, okay, I think that did exactly nothing. Except give me money for some reason. So I still cannot paint it, yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna bother about that right now. So, bathroom. I would say modern design. So something like this. Oh, okay, the windows are of course red already. So maybe it would be cool if we matched with the windows. And add some floor tiling as well. Again, in a red. That's perfect. And then we're gonna add some basic doors. I don't think there's a reason to go really expensive on them. I think we're just gonna do it like this. I think I want the space for the living room to be open. So I'm searching for the perfect spandrel here. Something like this will do. Yeah. And then we said this is gonna be a kitchen. I'm gonna build a door though. Then over here to the lab, over here to this bedroom, over here to this bedroom. Okay. So save for a second. Let's work on the corridor. So I think I'm gonna give it some pocket wood flooring, something like this, and the same for the office here. Then we're gonna take some carpets for the living room. I don't know if I want something too fancy. I think I want it to be just monocolored actually. Let's go for blue in the living room. Let's go for pastel green in this room, and you know what, Edward needs a red room, so let's make it red here. And for the lab we're gonna do something metally. No, not kind of like this, but hold on, we do have some of this stuff. Okay. let's do it like this. We have some parts exposed over here. And then the rest of it will have metal sheets. Yeah, and without the grid it actually looks like some of the metal plates came loose, and this is underneath them, so that's perfect. Then let's continue with walls. Okay, we already have the bathroom walls. Oh yeah, I didn't do the kitchen yet at all. The kitchen is gonna be full, I guess, linoleumed. I guess we're gonna go with something classic like this, and then we'll start with the walls. So I am in favor of something semi-tiled in the kitchen as well. Let's see if we got something that matches with the floor. Nah, I think the blue in the pattern is too detailed on the other one, but this one it works. That one will also work quite well. Yeah, let's take this one. Living room, I would say just some kind of wallpaper. Like this will do. Office. I think the office makes sense if it is more modern as well, so maybe I think that one is quite compatible. Ooh, that would make it one monotonous blob of brown. I kind of don't hate it though. Let's see about this one, or about this one. No, that looks somehow too clean. I like this one though. That's pretty much perfect, I think. And then for the corridor, again something wallpapery. I think we're just gonna take the same as the living room. Oh, but in red maybe. Yeah. Then over here, we could just go with simple paint. So I guess actually just painting them completely white wouldn't be terrible. In the lab, I think there's gonna be a nice creepy feel to it if we just make it out of the bricks that are on the outside as well. Does this look similar? No, not at all. Yeah, I guess I'm looking for these, right? Yeah, okay. That's gonna be the lab. Perfect. Alright, we do still have quite some money left. Let's see in the inventory what we've got. So, this was your bed. You're gonna get it back. And it doesn't even fit that badly into here. We have for the living room our sofa, couch, whatever. We're gonna put it over here, and then we're gonna need another TV stand. So that's under surfaces, I think. Or is it directly under electronics on the TV? Yeah, there it is. Okay. I don't know. This will do, for example. And then just put the TV on top. Perfect. We want to put the observatory outside. We want to put the gaming console again as much next to it as we can. So like this, I suppose. Then the robots workstation goes into the lab. I will say like this. Then we got a chessboard and we got an office chair. Yeah, the chessboard can go inside this time. We do have enough space now. I will put it over here. Yeah. Then I guess I will just put down the office chair in here, but we're gonna have to fix it up still. So yeah, then why not just start with the office anyway? This is gonna just be essentially the computer room. So we're gonna need a desk. Oh, and we're gonna need it from here. Surfaces, desks. I said I wanna keep it modern anyway, so I don't know, something like that could work, but obviously in a darker brown. And then we put under electronics a computer on top of it. So we technically can afford the big one right away, but we're gonna go with something cheaper. Like this is less than a third of the price. This one is even cheaper. Yeah, let's take this one. Sure. And I'm gonna take it in white. Yeah, that's good. I'm also gonna build some bookcases, I think. So that's under storage, there it is. How much does this cost? 250. Can I just afford to go ham on these? And just stack these next to each other? Yeah, that's still enough money left. And it kind of looks good. So then we're gonna need, I think, something like a carpet. Like, not a carpet, a rug. To break down the floor a little bit. Actually, okay, that's too small. Wait, I could scale it up. And put it like here. Nah, no, I don't like it. Sell you again. Something that's big enough. Are you big enough? Oh, I could put you like this. This is not the same light blue, is it? But it doesn't clash. It actually works. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. I think something else we're gonna do in here is put down one living chair. Not too expensive though, so maybe this one. Okay, this light blue does not fit though, so let's take it in white and put it over here, you know, for reading comfort. No, actually I wanna have it off-grid and angled like this. Yeah, that looks comfy. Alright, so that's the office almost done. I do still think that we want to hang some stuff up the walls, so go back to decorations, paintings and posters. And you know what, it can be the cheap stuff, the posters as well. Because again, it's supposed to be a modern room anyway. I will put this down here, for example. I mean, if we play with the walls down in the perspective, we're not gonna see it anyway. But you know, I like to still make each room feel complete like that. Yeah, sure, why not get a hang in there poster? Like here, like so. Okay. Office room done. So, bathroom. Actually, something that we're gonna want immediately is some window coverings, because we don't want the world to watch us poop. So I don't know, let's just get, no, that's too clunky, that's too wide, that's too big. How about these? That's okay. Yeah, that will do. So then we're gonna add the plumbing. So I think we're gonna make actually a row of counters on this side. How good does this look? Yeah, that looks alright. Let's put these down and then add a sink in the middle. It doesn't have to be very good, cause I mean we do have somebody who is very handy in the family, who is gonna be able to upgrade and fix that kind of stuff anyway. We do want a shower. Again, we don't have to go crazy on it. Hygiene 5 seems to be okay. Let's take one with Hygiene 5. Does this exist in a similar kind of red? No. Then I'm not sure if I like it. Then let's see. Let's just add one in white. Like this. And let's also add a toilet. Again, doesn't have to be anything crazy. This will do. This will do entirely. Okay, let's put it like here. And something that I usually use the objects by room thing for is to find the toilet paper very quick. And then we can also put down a soap dispenser for the sink here. Unfortunately, we can't put it any closer than this, I guess. Okay, then let's put it like there. Let's put in some toothbrushes. And let's give him a bathroom shelf like this in white. Over here. Perfect. And then you still need a bathroom mirror. I like to use this one cause it has a little cabinet behind it, a little storage room, whatever, a compartment. Yeah, and that's the bathroom. That's fine. Nothing too fancy. I don't think the corridor, the hallway, needs any decoration right now, cause it is very open with the living room anyways. I don't think we need much in there right now. Maybe we can decorate it later. I'm gonna copy this bed and put it over here as Alphonse's bed. We're gonna give them each an end table. Yeah, that's just over here, I think. I can't make this one dark brown. This one would have been nice because it has books in it and it looks used, like utilized in that sense. I could use this end table here, copy it, put it over here. I think we're gonna upgrade these rooms later as well and keep them a little bit empty looking for now. We're gonna maybe put like TVs on the walls for them so they can watch TV in bed. So for some comfy stuff, I guess. I think this room is also gonna fill over time, so I'm not gonna bother that much with it. But of course we need a kitchen. So let's make a kitchen and eating area. I'm willing to use something cheap for the kitchen here, as long as it's available in this yellow. That's perfect. And we're gonna put down a lot of counters like this, and then over here as well. So then we're gonna make the corners. Then we're gonna make the cabinets. Or not, I guess. I guess I have no cabinets. That's definitely a bug somehow. Whatever. It's not that important anyway. Oh, I do want this. Yeah, I do want a vintage scale in this room over here. Yeah, I've left some gaps for appliances, so we're gonna have a refrigerator. I think the refrigerator is pretty important, so we're gonna go with a good one. And this one even matches the colors over here. And this has food quality 6, so that's better than the cheapest stuff you can get at least. We're gonna get a stove. Something like this. This one doesn't match too well, but it's fine. It's fine. And we're gonna get a sink. So again, the sink is not massively important. We can just use the cheapest one, cause we can upgrade it later anyway. Let's put it over here. Sure. So then I definitely want my coffee maker, but it didn't put that in here in the inventory. So I guess I'm gonna have to buy one again. Last time the one that I had last time isn't in here anymore. Interesting. Could it be that it just disabled all of my modded stuff for some reason? Let's see. No, modded stuff is allowed. Or do I have to enable it in here? Content, custom content. Now there we go, there it is again. Okay, hold on. Aha, and there's my TV stand and there's my desk. I just had to enable custom content. Well, now we don't need you anymore. And there's also my coffee machine. That one we still need. So you will go right here, but then I'm gonna swap these two, cause I want the coffee area to be separate from the stove. Yeah, that's okay. Then we're gonna make a little eating area in the middle here. Yeah, the computer we no longer need, unfortunately. So ooh. Oh, was that also maybe the reason why we didn't have any cabinets? Yeah, cause I think they all got modified and therefore count as custom content. I see. Okay, that makes sense in a way. I want this one in yellow. And I want this one to be tall. And does this intersect? Yeah, okay, then we can only reasonably go. Okay, the window placement is kind of stupid for this. Let's do it like that. Then add a normal one over here. A corner in here. Oh no. Oh no. Then I guess maybe a left end piece over here. Maybe we only have one wall of cabinets. That could be, yeah, sure. And maybe have some shelves on the other side. So, no, that's a laundry shelf. I don't need a laundry shelf for the kitchen. Yeah, something like this. Then let's see if we got some spice shakers or something like that. Yeah, something like that will be perfect. Can we put that on top of the shelf? No, not on top of the shelf. Okay. Can I put you on top of the shelf? No, this shelf is useless. Okay. Then remove you and put the spices here instead. Okay. I think that's it for the kitchen itself. Now let's get some dining tables. So I guess we're not a huge family, so we can get just one table for one big table should be enough, yeah. How does this look? Okay, no, that looks not good. How does this look? Black on the top does not fit in this room, unfortunately. That is gonna be fine. So we're gonna place it like this. And then we're gonna have a few dining chairs around it. You look okay in my opinion. We're gonna get it in dark brown again. That's a bit lighter. Can we have it a bit darker? I don't think so. So how about these chairs then? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. 5 dining spots, I think that's good. Yeah. You know what? I am gonna give this bedroom also a desk without a computer. And it's actually gonna be a small desk. Like this, essentially. That's not the same brown, no. I think that's it though. And we're gonna give you a desk chair. Like this. No, not like this. Like this. Like this, yes. So you can do your homework over here. You know what? I am gonna hang up some posters in this room so that they are not quite as empty. Sure, like this. Okay. Then onto the living room. We do already have the couch and the TV. I am definitely gonna... Oh no, something I'm missing. Well, Alphonse gets a dresser, actually. They are gonna have to share the dresser, because they are not getting one each. But there you go, there's a dresser for you. Nice. Okay, then back to the living room. Here it is. I'm gonna put here... Wait, this is a wall bookshelf. This is as well? Yeah, okay. Let's ignore the bookshelves for now. I guess surfaces would be the right thing. Hmm. No, this doesn't fit. This one does though. Let's put you here. And put some stuff on top of it. So for example, why not put a stereo on top of it? A Minecraft radio. A Minecraft note block or a jukebox. Oh no, that's too big. Okay, hold on. I still totally want it. No, but it's just too big. That's a DJ booth. That's a robot. I don't know what this robot does. Okay, you are some Bluetooth speakers. Those actually look pretty good. And what are you? I think you're supposed to be a portable alarm clock. Don't know for sure. I think, however, this will fit just per. Oh, it doesn't go on top of this. Do you go on top of this? No. Do you go on top of this? Why? Oh, I do want this. Yes, it fits. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna put the vintage radio over here. And I guess let's see what kind of miscellaneous stuff we have. A cash register. Joy-Cons, joysticks, controllers. Perfect. Hold on, this one is horizontal. And this one is vertical, I see. So I can put one of you here against the wall. And one of you here. And then they are available for the console here. That's perfect. Okay, I like it. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Smoke alarm. Smoke alarm. Urgently. For the kitchen. Cause otherwise it's just a pre-programmed disaster. Then I guess this is a security system. I'm gonna add one here. Yeah, makes sense. Doesn't look out of place. I want a tiny table lamp. Over here. In blue, please. No, it doesn't fit. No. Okay. Maybe this one does. Maybe a lantern. A lantern would fit. I guess we'll have a lantern. To be honest, it fits quite well with the old school radio. I'm not bothered by that. So yeah, what else? We're gonna add 2 chairs to the chess table, and I think we're gonna call the building part then for this time and continue with actual playing. I also want to see, can we redesign this table to fit the room better? I guess this one works. Alright. I think that's as good as we're gonna get it for now. So let's save real quick. and then continue the game. So you still have your beds, that's fine, and you urgently need sleep, so you go to sleep. And Alphonse, you have a new bed for yourself. Assign this to you. And you need to pee. So let's do that. Also, we're gonna go back to Wars cutaway mode. Then let's see about Ed. Ed has no problems right now. So let's make him practice some more magic. Practice mischief magic. We will just ignore the fact that his braids kind of clip through his coat. That's fine. Oh yeah, and I wanted to do the home business part. So we're actually gonna go back to build mode real quick and just buy some surfaces that we're gonna put, some displays that we're gonna put outside. I guess we can use these metal shelves. Why not? Okay, they go on the wall. I'm not a big fan of that. Those are for plants. Storage unit. I think this will work. Let's just make it in gray out here and fit one down here. And maybe what I also want is one of these big glass display cases. Isn't there supposed to be like a big display glass case? Or am I just imagining that? I mean, that will do, whatever. It looks handmade, which makes it kind of charming, I guess. So, let's see in the phone. Business. Register small business. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. We're gonna do that real quick. Edward has learned Desperio. Right, so homemade Automail. Robotics for your everyday needs. And then surely there's some kind of robotic icon, isn't there? I guess not. So we're gonna take the joystick. It's gonna be a shop, so browse and buy items, and we're gonna do things like build robots. Perfect. Well, I'm gonna do that. I don't know if that is required here. Entrance fee is disabled, that's fine. Target customers, choose category. Um, I guess we could do something like this, yeah. So like, for example, elders could need a care robot, like there are these robots for elder care. We could use that. Um, oh wait, are these are... So I cannot select age again, so maybe that's not a good choice then. Maybe we don't have target customers. Yeah, okay, then that's fine. We'll leave it at that. So let's just sleep now and see what else we can do next time. Alright, so we now have an owned business. We need to open it every time your work starts, so you go to work. Suddenly I have activated the tutorials. Sure, open the needs panel. Wow, I did that. Use a toilet, I have done that before. You know what, I don't need this tutorial. Goodbye, end quest. You and your phone. I have played this game before, thank you. And you know, this one actually makes sense. This one with the craft an object and stuff. Get a career, yeah, that's done. Craft an object, that's gonna be the interesting one. So you are gonna, after sleeping, craft us a mechanism. And Al is gonna cook something. You're gonna cook some mac and cheese. No, some franks and beans. Alright. Yeah, I gotta say, I do like the new house. Oh, we can also set the sink type as a kitchen sink and set this sink type as a bathroom sink. So, join him on his military shift. And he once again doesn't go anywhere for his shift. Grab a snack. I can do that from the fridge, sure. Grab a snack. More choices. Have a quick meal. Have animal crackers. Okay, I made a mistake. I thought that the whole family as a whole would own the business, but it's just Edward owning the business. First of all, you go to the toilet. But secondly, I want to see, can I transfer this to someone else? No. Ah, that's lame. That is lame. Okay, I will see until next time, if I can do something like that, transfer the business over. Manage employees. No, I don't want to employ people right now. You know, it's very practical that Ed is in the stay-at-home military. Very practical indeed. Basically, military home office. Robotics is terrible? No, you love robotics. What the... You are hungry. So get some of those franks and beans. And then go pee. So you have more work to do. You can have a cup of coffee, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. And then brew coffee. Okay, your work starts soon. But your needs are okay. There's nothing much to do with you now. Yeah, you should have your cup of coffee now. Quality excellent. Great job. Surely that should check off this task. Surely this will not be broken or anything. Well, he's energized and he did it. Okay. Yeah, since he's staying at home the whole time, I don't think there's really a chance to greet co-workers or chat with them. Yeah. So the only thing we can do now is go jogging. Jog. Energized jog. Sure, do that. Meanwhile, Winry, you are showering. That's perfect. And you have your mechanism ready? Yes. No, that's a robot salvage part. Resume. Okay, you quit in the meantime. Oh yeah, your university stuff also happens. Right. Finish your component though, and then I can try if I can see if I can sell it. Okay, new robotics level, that's cool. Thank you, Winry. Thank you for that great contribution. Okay, you might need to go to class before finishing this, unfortunately. So yeah, go to class. And we will continue this another time. Another time. Bye. And now everybody's working. So you will actively listen. Oh no, take notes. Take notes is where you get a better grade. You socialize with workers, and you need to march around. March around. No chess for you right now. Okay. So let's see if we find. There's somebody else. Okay. You are streaking for some reason. But anyway, let's spar. Now. Let's just do some sparring with a naked dude. Nice. You know, sometimes it's just nice to see imaginary kickboxing with a naked friend. Yeah, that was very normal. Okay, there's more stuff. No, I don't want the tutorials. Go away. Yeah, that one can stay. You know, you're done. Basic training over. You can now do whatever you want, which is take a thoughtful shower. Really think about that naked fight you just had. You are back from your university stuff. This class is in 2 days, this class is in 2 days, this class is in 4 hours and in 6 hours. Alright, enough time to finish that mechanism. Finish that mechanism. Thank you. Sure, okay, you are allowed to shout forbidden words. And... you do have a fun need. So... afterwards... you can go game on the computer and play incredible sports. And, you know, I would advise you to stop hammering your head. I mean, I'm no robotics expert, of course. Okay, you got a lifestyle thing. The mechanism has been finished. Okay, wait a second now. We do have a mechanism. No, it's not a part that you can drag out even. Okay, well, that's a shame. That was a complete waste of time then. You could craft a party bot. Okay, we need more mechanisms and computer chips and stuff then. Okay. So this needs a lot of stuff, really. Sure. Can we just craft a quadcopter? That needs a computer chip as well. Okay, so once I make a computer chip, I can build something. Okay, got it. So next, after playing a bit of sports, is gonna be crafting a computer chip. Oh, hello, hi. Yes, I can see this chat. Hello. Thank you. I'm good. How are you? It's possible, that I sometimes completely overlook and forget about chat because I'm still not very used to it. But I assume you joined somewhat recently, so hope you're having a good time. And hello, and thank you for coming. So, do you have any particular needs or something? No. Then you can just continue practicing magic. Oh yeah, still, he is technically still in his workday. Okay, that was enough fun for you. Now back to work. Okay, I assume this will also take about the same time as the mechanism, so I think this will take some time. And despite being somewhat good at robotics already, like she's at level 4, half a third on the way to level 5, she still manages to get herself injured every now and then. But yeah. Okay, her class starts soon again. I think we might need to call this project short again. Oh, she's happy, that's good. Okay, so how soon is the class? It is in 29 minutes. Oh, we might get to finish this component even. Yeah, you are done with your work. That's fine. Nice, okay, a computer chip, which means she would now be able to craft the quadcopters, right? Oh no, now she needs more robot salvage parts. Okay, you can get those by tinkering quite easily, that's fine. You still have 17 minutes, I guess. No, a shower won't be complete in that time, so you're just gonna go to class Stinky. Okay, you can try, sure, but your class is in 9 minutes. To be honest, you just barely have walked there. Yeah, exactly. Did it really do something? Not really. Which was to be expected. You are still practicing magic, that's good. Okay, yeah, you can play a little bit, that's fine. And you're already gonna grab a serving of this food as well. Nice, simoleons. And we got some money. Okay, got it. You stop it with the tutorials. Yeah, and the quest. Goodbye. Yeah, we're gonna travel to the magic realm now, I think. If I'm not mistaken, the portal to the magic world is in Glimmerbrook. If I can find that. Yeah, there it is. And there's supposedly a portal over here, yeah. So I guess you just visit here. Sure, and Reza can come along. And the naked dude from earlier. So, you want to ask Winry about today, we can do that later. For now, let's go find that portal. So there was supposed to be a bridge somewhere here, right? Okay, but that's not the bridge to the portal. Oh, there the portal is, okay. You are gonna go here together. And actually you're gonna just travel to the magic realm with these people. That's all you're gonna do. And then play again. Okay, Winry is back from work, from class. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, she does have a bowling class, true. So can you take notes as much as you can, please? And you are getting a call. Hello. Congratulations. Oh, and we fixed the UI, by the way. Hello. Hello, hi. How are you doing? Fablesphere. Hope you're having a good time. I'm just taking my boy Edward Elric to the magic realm, cause that's part of his to-dos for becoming a spellcraft master. Enter the portal. There we go. So this place is essentially a big magic storefront. You can buy all of the stuff here, like buy brooms, familiars, stuff like that. Yeah, okay. One of the tasks is cast a spell on another sim. So we're gonna make this teen here very desperate by... We're gonna depress a teen. That's fine. Nice, Winry did her homework again. Okay, and that upped his prankster skill, so that's funny. The mischief skill. Reach spellcaster rank 2 acolyte by casting or practicing magic and creating potions. You know what, I've never created a potion so far. Let's just take one of these empty cauldrons and experiment on there. I never did much with potions in this game, to be honest, but there's some cool stuff you can do. And Elle is back from from work. You can build your skill. Is robotics in here? Robot enhancement. Sure, let's do that. Okay, save this. So the goal with Winry is making her become a robotics master, so that she can craft a robotic arm. Cause you know, right now Edward Elric has 2 human arms, and that's not allowed. Also, he's still in his military uniform, so we're gonna change that. Can I see somewhere how... Okay, yeah, there, okay. So that's how far on the progress I am to becoming an acolyte. I do have a talent point already. I didn't notice that at all. So I can... get this one, for example. I think I'm gonna do that. Yes. Apply that. And now I get more experience by experimenting and practicing, which is cool. Okay. So that's also one of the end goals, to reach virtuoso rank. It would be kind of fun to reach master duelist. So I guess I'm gonna start following that skill tree branch over here, and we'll see if I can do it. Cause you know, in Fullmetal Alchemist, they are all about dueling all the time, so that makes sense. And you're gonna, after your experimenting session, you're gonna go to the toilet. So one of the things that we did with Ed is we made him short-tempered, which is a modded trait. And for example here it just randomly makes him tense, and he can't handle it anymore, which is, I think, very in character. Okay, enough experimentation. You are free to empty your bladder. And what's this again? Stop that with the tutorials. No, end quest, goodbye. So you have some cauldrons here in this place for practicing your potion magic stuff. And then you also have here kind of like I think this is supposed to be a foraging area where you can get plants and fruits and stuff like that, and look for frogs. Then there's also, okay, yeah, that's the main building again. Then over here we have nothing. But over here we have the shopping area. So here you can buy brooms and crystals and more stuff, but I can only select brooms and crystals right now. No, wands, tomes and familiars, and that's it. And then you have over on, I think the other side over here, I think there is a dueling grounds, yeah, which is just some kind of plaza for specifically dueling, I think. So yeah, the magic realm is small but makes sense. Okay, he came here on his own. Astral projection vendor. You were okay. A mysterious traveler. I want to say hello to you. Respectful introduction. Sure, just share some anti-aging tips. That's what alchemy is all about. Yeah, let's see if we can buy some tomes. Infernate we can already do. Requires a rank master, I'm not a master. Acolyte I can soon do. So I could necrocore soon. Then I will just buy one of those. Perfect, okay. Soul's Journey. With this achievement, Edward now gets extra satisfactory points. Alright. You are going to get water. Sure. Actually, I think we're gonna travel back home now. Return to Glimmerbrook with the mysterious stranger. Sure. Yes, we did enough here for now. We're definitely gonna come back later at some point to learn more magic and stuff. And he died. The mysterious traveler died. How did you just die? Yeah, let's be... discuss AI ethics. That's gonna be fun. But no, we actually want to go back home is the thing. Windenburg, there we go. Go back home, travel there. Yeah, sure, you can both come with me, and Risa. And first things first, we're gonna save the game. And then we gotta be a bit smart with our time, because we do have homework now again. So Winry, you are off to do some homework. And Ed, you can just do whatever you want. Perfect, that's exactly why I bought this desk for you. You are using this desk perfectly. Yeah, you are just gonna have some fun with the ghost. Sure, show off your muscles. And actually get out of your work uniform. You are gonna wear your armor. Yes, that's more better. You are a bit hungry. Well, these are gone bad, I think. Yeah, they are stinky already, even though it says quality normal. So you're gonna make something new. Cook together with the ghost, and make Burmese samosa soup.
Dag dag.
Dag dag. Okay. Enough of the nicenesses. Will you please gather for group cooking?
Hey, Wes. Chavez Turka.
What?
Gypsy, you loud. Nirvana.
No, that totally just didn't happen. And the ghost just disappeared. I don't think we will cook. No, there he is.
Rimba. Oh. Yabba's thanks.
I will just canonically ignore that this happened and that this keeps happening. Stop chatting. Cook now. Make food. Yes, that is the correct direction. Yes, good one. And the ghost is coming too. Perfect. You wanna help, ghost? Clover, I mean. Okay, seems to be your preferred method of working together is motivational support. And no, you wanna resume cooking actually. First snow, that's nice and all, but you're gonna create a disaster this way. Stop that. No, no, you resume. Yes, you resume the soup. Thank you. Okay, Winry, what are we doing? We are being tense. Did you do your homework though? Did you do your homework though? Okay, you did your homework. Fine. Then you're gonna have a little bit of gaming because you're tense. Play Incredible Sports again. Where are you? Ah, over here. Nice. Now the emotional support ghost is gaming. Ooh, excellent soup. Nice. So, something I do want to know about this business now is where can I sell stuff now? Cause surely since shop was an option, we surely have the ability to sell some things now, right? Right? Maybe we need to open an extra retail shop for that. But it is kind of lame. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Things are going ahead. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna sell our little business here. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work like that. And then you are gonna buy a retail store. In Windenburg. And it's gonna be I guess this spot in the middle of nowhere. Okay, sure. Yes. Okay, maybe I should have done that with the room assignments and then it would have worked. But fine, whatever. We're gonna take 10,000k, 10k, and confirm the transfer to the retail store, and we're gonna build with that. So it's gonna be a small house, obviously. Let's do it somewhat like this. Right, okay. And let's make a back door over here. And the front door shall look kind of inviting. You know what, let's appreciate the color pink for a second and actually make it pink. Pink and white, why not? We're gonna need lights pretty much immediately. Lighting, ceiling lighting. Oh, this one is even cheaper than the subtle light. Does this work? I mean, it works okay. I can put one in the middle here and one in the middle here, at least. And then on the top we're gonna build a platform here, I think. Right. Just so that this has a proper ceiling over here, because this is kind of like a semi-outdoors area. And then we're just gonna make a really simple roof. Again, it's not a big building, it's not supposed to be. Oh yeah, because it's a platform it looks like that, yeah sure. So we're gonna first of all rotate it like this. And then we're gonna do it like this. Do I wanna slightly angle it inwards? Yeah, I think so. You know, since roofs are free, let me just add some additional parts over here, like this, and over here. Just cause I think it looks good. So then some more lights now, because now we do have... Why are you not in the room? Oh, because I think I need a platform on the bottom as well. We can do that. We can do that certainly. Platform tool. And platform. No, don't sell the door though. Okay, well I guess I can just buy it back again. This one it was with this. And the walls are too low, I think. It's got a medium wall then. And it fits again. Nice. Okay. Actually, I'll just lower this down again and then you can be a short wall again. Yeah. Perfect. So, back to the light. I think now we should be able to get the light in. Yes. Okay, that's perfect. We don't even need more for the outside. But for the inside I will add a few more lights. Yes, that's perfect. Okay. Then the walls. Okay, let's make it morning for now. I kind of want something panel-y. What kind of stuff is this? Reed? No, not reed, thank you. This is good. Yeah, we're taking this. And then, do we have a version without the bricks? I do hope so. But it doesn't look like it. Maybe over here. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So, now let's add a few windows, but not too many. Just actually something like this. Over here and here. And over here. and over here. And then I think there are some very tiny round ones like this. It doesn't fit in there, but it fits in here. Nice. Nice, okay. Yeah, let's leave it at that. And also, just to be, structurally safe, let's put a pillar down here. Can I also... I mean, I gotta pay attention to the money a little bit. But yeah, I can put some fencing down here. That's perfect. Okay. So this is gonna be a little workshop and storefront area. We're gonna have some stony bits over here. Maybe some pink stony stuff. You know, like the popular song, Pink Stony Stuff. I'm gonna keep on Pink Stony Stuff. You know that song. Yeah, maybe we'll take that. Okay, sure. So now to the outside area. We are just gonna take some shelves and put them down there. So is it under storage maybe? Yeah, that's where the display cases are. Yeah, that's what I wanted before. Alright. So we're gonna put some of those outside. Like... okay, that's too big actually. So maybe let's move the door like this, so that we can put this here. Yes, and then the door is here. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Can I also put some wall cubes down here? Yes, I can. So maybe we can store something in those as well. That doesn't look too bad. So that's the outside area. And then the inside area is completely empty so far. I do wanna have... well, we're gonna have just linoleum everywhere. But this doesn't exist in complete white. This is kind of white. That's good. Okay. And some walls. Again, nothing too chic. We can just have metal walls in here. That's fine. And for the area that the customers are gonna be in, we're gonna do something like this. Just some simple paneling. And we're gonna make a door go between these areas as well. Then we need a surface for a cash register. I want something white and pink if possible. That's just pink, that's nothing. I don't want to get something too expensive here though. Yeah, I'm not convinced so far. This is, I think, the best we can do now. So put one here, one there, and then a corner piece like this. Then under retail items we should get our cash register. There it is. Then we got some illuminated display cases over here. I will put one here. I will put a small one here and another small one here. That's gonna be the inside area. I hope I can put some robotics parts in here, otherwise this is gonna be a little bit doomed from the start, I guess. So then we have an employee area where I wanna put definitely, oh, it should be under knowledge, the robotics station, you know, for supplying the goods. And we're also gonna give them one counter surface with a coffee machine. So appliances, small appliances, an espresso engine, perfect. And then just a sofa. I want it in this pink over here. No, that's just about not fitting. Ah, that's a shame. Okay, maybe this one. Yeah, that's, oh, that one? That one! Yes, I love it. Okay, perfect. So that's gonna be the retail store, I think. We have the cash register. We could also put down a toilet. Just one of these nature toilets. Hold on. One of these. And put it down outside. Cause I don't want to build a toilet room right now. And that will do the job. So that's fine. Okay. Back to live mode. And save. So we do have a computer chip. Again, that's not something we can actually drag around into the real world. But we can drag normal robotic components in here. And then we can set them for sale. So that's the first item we have for sale. You really need some energy. I'm gonna have you just nap on the employee couch. And after your nap, oh, you should continue to do your homework, shouldn't you? So I guess we're gonna do that next. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit difficult keeping on top of both the university studies and the retail shop, but I hope we can do it. Oh yeah, that is still called mid-nowhere. That's not good. We wanna call it something else. I think we can change the name here. Yes, Winry's Automail shop. And we can also pick some traits to make it easier on ourselves. So I guess we can make it convivial. Um, hmm. Hmm. What else? What else? What else? We're gonna make it a sunny aspect lot. And just for myself, I will also make it a study spot. Yeah, that's good. And then we go back. And save again. Alright, we're gonna get some employees, I think. We have nobody with sales skills. So we're gonna take Ulysses Griffin. You are employed. Alright. Yeah, right now it doesn't make much sense to open yet, I think, because we only have one item on sale. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Alright, you had your nap. Perfect. You're still sleepy. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we're gonna speed through your homework. Edward is at work, so he will take it a bit easy. He's angry right now. Uncomfortable. Alphonse is at home. He can go on a date, why not? With the ghost from earlier. Alright, you're done with the one homework. Time for the last homework of the homeworks. I gotta say, this university thing is on the one hand really stressful for Winry, but it pays off in the amount of skill gain that she gets. Cause her skills are actually really good now. And don't forget, she has a bowling skill, because they do teach bowling at her university. So after you're done with the homework, please tinker at the robotics station for me. Nice. Okay, she will do it. She is hungry though. Can I get a pizza delivered to this place? Home. Order a delivery. Food delivery. And a pepperoni pizza.
Aha, Branka. Ha.
Give repair tips to someone. We can do that. Alright. That actually worked with the pizza. Take food.
Kiranga.
Chumcha, Arabo.
Of course, there's not much space right now, so she needs to put it down on the register, cash register area. But whatever. Alright, and after the pizza, it's time to tinker again. Cause we do need some more robotic parts. Also, oh, okay. I thought there was just a robotic component laying on the ground.
Kiranga.
So your homework is finished, right? Yeah, perfect. And your classes start in 22. No, okay. You got physics in an hour. No, no, sorry, Risa. Not now.
Two mots.
I'm gonna put the pizza in your inventory, actually. Nice, 5 robot parts. And you are going to university. Perfect. Perfect, okay. Oh, you have your final exam already? How long does it take you to leave the lot? Holy shit. Alright, back home. You are at university. You please take notes. You socialize with coworkers and you work hard right now, even though you're hungry. Winry is back home. Okay. Yeah, she came quite late, so that's a problem. But fine. You have to submit your term paper here, take a final exam over here, you have homework. Okay, so let's get on top of the homework right now.
Mollified.
And then afterwards, let's craft a RC quadcopter, which we now can do. Let's do it in pink. So let's speed through this.
Oh,
Ed is back from work.
land of lava.
That sounds like a scam. No, thank you.
Huh.
But Ed is home from work. He needs to eat. There is still some samosa soup over here. So just eat.
Huh.
And afterwards you should continue learning some logic.
Akira. Gimbala of Z.
How tense are we? Oh. Still, we're gonna try and crank out the quadcopter before relaxing some. Alright, let's look how this works. Okay, it's still with the same props as always before. With this little computer part. And she's hammering the air. We still gotta give some repair tips to someone. I can't give repair tips to you. I think what's funny about this is that the quadcopter will be quite a different form factor and will not be as tall. But we'll see. Has enjoyed doing intellectual activities and lately desires to be a devoted bookworm moving forward. sure. What is her current aspiration? I think that's... no, I think I want to keep the current aspiration, sorry.
Huh?
Self-discovery trait.
The mind have drift.
You can get a basic account, that's fine.
Too much.
And has low energy. Yeah, we'll make him go to sleep.
No, sorry.
Okay, she has completed the quadcopter. It should be in her inventory now. No, it isn't. Where is it? Oh, that's not Winry. That's Winry. Yeah, there it is. Okay. What else do we have? We have still some very low fun needs. And a little bit of hunger, so you will grab a serving of that. And then you will go to the PC. And... University coursework. Oh yeah, you gotta do a term paper and stuff. Then we're gonna do that. We're gonna write the term paper for physics. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff to do in the university things. Oh yeah, and we can sell those shelves for now. So I think we're gonna go visit the Automail shop later again. Cause I do wanna put that quadcopter on sale. Are you just napping? I mean, you could just afford to go to straight up sleep. Yeah, I think we're gonna select a new aspiration for L though, cause this one is not quite working out. No, that's not for him. Yeah, let's do World Traveler. Cause that kind of makes sense a little bit, seeing as they travel around the nation. So I think the first gig for L will be going to Mount Komorebi. And that will be fine.
Huh. Huh. Arvenate. Huh.
Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're really gonna need to do some fun right now. Play game. Sim Scuffer.
Huh.
So I think we're gonna do somewhat of a break here. We're gonna go to manage worlds, save and go there, and I wanna do something else, something that also fits into the whole Fullmetal Alchemist thing, and that is I wanna make some new characters. So I've started building a little house over here. The unfortunate thing is that I didn't have time to fill these two apartments yet. So the plan is that this is gonna be one big apartment for all of the homunculi. And in this one we're gonna really quickly just build a very basic apartment. Just real quick. So we do have just a door and some windows right now, and we're gonna go to build mode and prep it up a little bit. And we're gonna need 2 beds. And 1 pet bed actually also. So let's make some rooms. Okay, and let's also make it daytime. Yes. So let's say we got a bathroom over here. Let's have a room for the kid over here. And a room for the father over here. Then let's make this the kitchen and a little living area, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Then we're gonna need some lights. Lighting. You know what, I'm just really gonna speedrun this, I guess, and not make it anything too fancy. We're not gonna visit this household anyway, or something like that. And we also want to make sure that it's actually cheap, not cheap. So that they can afford it for sure. And yes, so more doors. So let's have a little bathroom door over here. No, that's bad actually, like this. Then the child bedroom door over here, the father's bedroom door over here, and that's it with the doors. So actually one thing we're gonna do is just give the bathroom some tiles, cause that makes sense. Right. Then put the walls down again. You know, just a real basic setup here. Give you some of the cheapest toilets. Give you a little bit of a shower over here. And then also give you a sink over here in this direction. Nice. Okay. Then beds exactly, so a small bed for the child. And a bigger bed for the adult. Right. Then we're gonna need a basic kitchen. So appliances. Fridges, let's take this one. And a stove over here. Whatever. Yeah, like that, whatever. And put some counters on the other side. So surfaces, counters, these ones, perfect. 1, 2, 3. I'm not even gonna bother with putting in a sink. You're just gonna get also a sofa in here. Yeah, in green, why not? Put it right there. And that's it. We don't want to make anything too fancy here. Again, we're not gonna really visit this place or anything, so that's fine. Go back to manage worlds. We're gonna make a little family to move in here. So here, create new household to move in.
Polynigrophoba.
So now I have to look up a little bit of reference, cause I wanna do this correctly, obviously. Okay, so I do have some images over here. Okay, so the first person is gonna be an adult male. He's gonna have different hair, something like this actually, pretty much, and something like a little bit darker would be good, but that's too red. Yeah, this will do the job. Here is an image of him with the eyes open, so he does have small blue eyes. So something like that will do. And we're gonna give him a little bit of stubble. No. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then he's gonna have glasses. Round for sure. Round glasses. Kind of almost like this, but silver. Do we have them a little bit bigger? I don't want them too big though. No, I think this is the best we can do. Yeah. His mouth is gonna be kind of wide. I cannot make it as wide as I want to. He does have a little bit of cheekbones going on. Yes, okay. And then when we get to the outfit, it's just a kind of military green shirt. That's a little bit like that, yeah. That's good. I don't know what his pants look like at all. Yeah, okay, actually they're just light gray it seems. Okay. So just some let's get any kind of light gray pants like this. Or like this. Yeah, why not? And black shoes. Alright, I do wanna copy the glasses for all outfits. So you get some glasses and apply them to all. So we're not gonna do, I guess, anything too crazy on this.
Oh,
Sure, he can have something a little bit formal, that's fine.
ah.
Hmm. Hmm. You know, maybe I will put a fish on his t-shirt. He loves animals after all. He works with them. Okay, that's fine. I will just copy over the stuff from here. So swimwear, I don't really care about. Sure, you can have a necklace. The pants here will make shorter, I think. Like this. And his shoes still get to be black, though. Something like this, maybe? Yeah, that's fine. I don't think those will be your winter clothes, sir. I don't think so. Yeah, maybe something like this. Yeah, whatever, this is fine, okay.
Ah,
But that's his main outfit, and let's see about social stuff. So he's definitely an animal enthusiast.
Pippin Pimboy.
One could say that they are a little bit egotistical, but let's see about something else. I will make him hate children, that makes sense to me for some reason. And, you know, for some reason he is a little bit scary. And as an aspiration, yeah, it's just knowledge and power, really.
Oh,
Or I could say he is actually really into money, cause I think that is part of his motivations. And just for no reason in particular, we're gonna call this person Show Taka. And it's gonna be him. He's definitely gonna have the creepy walk. Where is that? There it is. And he's gonna be an adult. He's definitely gonna be older than Edward and Elle. So we can save this for now. But we also wanna make a new sim. And this one is gonna be a small girl. And I'm again gonna have to look up some reference. Okay, I see. So she has also brown hair, dark blue eyes, and long braided hair. Okay, we can do that. So first of all, I gotta get your skin color right, which looks a little bit like that, yeah. Then hair. Let's see if we can get, yeah, something like this. Perfect. But in this kind of brown. And then big blue eyes. But dark blue. Do we have something like that? Yeah, maybe like that. And big eyes, okay. I also wanna get them looking a little bit more like that. Yeah, perfect. She has a very round face, which may be just due to her being a child, of course, but we're gonna give her a round face. And lips, I don't know, that doesn't really matter too much. Okay, then from what I can see, she has a red thing. Yeah, a red polo shirt. And I think light blue shorts, but I'm not sure. So let's see. We have polos over here. We don't have one in simply red though. Well, that will do. And then some shorts. Some of those, yeah, why not? There are also some pictures of her in an overall, so we're gonna get her an overall for some of the other outfits. Yeah, she likes to play outside a lot, so we're gonna give her some rain boots. Why not? Formal wear, I don't really care, to be honest. Yeah, let's give you that stuff. And shoes, I don't know if sneakers are that formal, so you're gonna get those. Athletic stuff. Well, we did say that she has an overall. Not in those colors, but that will do. Sure, that will do. Sleeper, I don't care. Party, definitely not that. And then this. Yeah, something like that is okay. I should give you some socks in this case though. Perfect. Swimwear, to be honest, I don't care. Hot weather, I don't know. Something like this maybe. Ooh, these are cute. You're gonna get some shark slippers. Yes. I don't know why your summer clothes would just randomly include a hearing aid for you and the other outfits not. So we're gonna remove those. And then we're gonna well, there is one picture here of her within some winter clothes like this. And she does have red gloves. And that will do. So she's gonna be what do we have with hobby? She's gonna, I want something that's like playful or something like that. So kind, I mean she is kind, that's not the problem. Child of the nature. Let's just say active, I guess.
Woo! Billy, go! Ha!
And her aspiration is gonna be social. Yeah, sure, she likes animals too. Yeah, why not? And she's gonna be called Nina Tucker. She's gonna have she, her pronouns. And she's gonna be the daughter of Shao Tucker. Yeah, and I would say they're jokesters. He plays a little prank on her at some point. And in no relation to that whatsoever, we're gonna add a pet. That's a dog. And that's already pretty good, actually. But we're gonna choose something else. So big body, yes, definitely. Okay, we do have some breeds available here. Oh, big guy, okay. Yeah, that's almost perfectly it, actually. Yeah, yeah, I don't need to do anything else with that. That's just perfect. I think the tail is different though. I think the tail is like that, yeah. And to be honest, your name is just Alexander. You're gonna be hairy, okay. You're gonna be friendly and active. Nice. Oh, playful is there. Okay, instead of active we take playful. And that's gonna be the family. Yeah. Let's save them. I will just also tag this Fullmetal Alchemist. And save this to my library. And then we're done. So these are gonna be the guys who live in this tiny apartment. Yeah, we're gonna buy it furnished. And they are in. So, back to the Elrics. Now that this is done. Okay, so you are tired and you need a shower. So let's take a shower. Hold up, where are you going? You are going to watch Sims of the Dead. Yeah, because you need fun. Well, then just go play games, that's better. Play Sims cover. And yeah, Al, you can do whatever you want. Oh, so this is Sims cover, huh? Kind of looks like SimCity, but only with the disasters.
Oh, Vasky Gazoo.
Okay. Yeah, her fun is going up fast, that's good. And then I wanted to continue writing that paper. University coursework, term paper, write, continue writing. You're going to sleep, that's okay. You're dancing, that's also good. Yeah, so not much else to do right now. Do we have any skills we want to focus on with L? Well, I want him to get better at cooking, so that's one thing. Yeah, you're just gonna cook something. You're gonna cook a tortilla wrapped veggie dog. So I suppose we must have already some, yeah, some rewards stuff. Okay, we do have some modded stuff in here. Some of the cheaty stuff, I guess. Um, we can make her fearless, that would be fun. Need some thinking time, I guess. What do we need? Okay, we are at lab stuff that's too expensive already. So speed reader might be good. We're gonna get that. And we got an exception, that's fine. As long as the game doesn't crash.
Oh,
Jimbo. Shell Mayano.
So I think that's enough playing. Yeah, you can like video gaming, that's fine. Okay. And you continue to write your paper, that's perfect. You have a social need. Yeah, you're feeling lonely, I see. So I think what we're gonna do is, hold on, how soon? Okay, you have class in 9 hours, and in 2 days, and in 15 hours, and in 16 hours. Then I guess we're gonna travel real quick to our shop. Right, you go there, and you can take some friends with you since you are feeling lonely. But not the Elrics, they should stay at home. So then we're gonna put the RC quadcopter into the display case if we can. Okay, it does not want to go into a display case. That's a shame. So we're just gonna put it out here, I guess. And you're gonna set that as for sale. Oh, okay, I pressed the wrong button. Set that as for sale. Continue, and then we're gonna open the business. Right. Yeah, you can just shoot the shit together. But eventually we're gonna have our employee come over. Are you the employee? Loiterer. No, you're not the employee. More choices. No. Manage employees. Sure. To be honest, I just want to see you come in and man the cash register. That would be fun. Oh yeah, you are... No, it's not you. It's Ulysses Griffin. I would love for you to come over, actually. Sure, let's promote you. Maybe that will make you come over. So, no, none of these really helps with that. Yeah, then let's just suggest you some options and do the retail stuff ourselves. Because, again, really, there should be a guy showing up now. You still have the wish of finding a collectible. Well, here is actually, I think, a collectible. I think. Oh, and we can do the give repair tips to someone. Okay, yeah. Give repair tips, nice. Okay, you will do that instead of harvesting the mushrooms.
Vula Shaka Teeps. Lisserac. Siglona. Lavina.
Okay, you are already halfway to making a purchase, that's cool. Ask about the price range.
Sla. Yoyum.
Answer your questions.
Oh, Yibs.
I still so badly wanted to go into the display shelf here. Or on the counters or something at least like that. But I guess it isn't meant to be.
Muti, Peachy, Yenabi, Flemon, Shusha. Shabini Jabit, Turp System, Shema Corbeth. Simsay Turp. Orch Fariki with some.
Koya. Alhambra.
Ravik, Bashan, Simonis Arrow, Arbany Zanka, Inarb, Cockatoo. Prompt Ampe, who's like Jeffna.
Kangane Unsa. No.
Lyric.
Thara Gorsoy.
So yeah, that completely took care of her social need. At least that's something.
Ashushi. Eva. Reba. Duwoda Beanie. Hasa Compose.
Monkus.
Ben koya jabin. Nankam.
Lots of.
Vegina.
So. Oh. Sula.
Kin kubu koiba? Oh, yes. Oh. Yes. Your blick. Ubunai. Philaba.
Okay, okay, I think you're ready to make a purchase. Nice. Ring up customer. Cool. Just do the ring up customer now. Don't worry about the others right now.
Dag dag. Come on,
And she wants to buy the quadcopter. Nice.
Gaines, bunny.
Kuru.
Prepsi. Wadita. Ebazirik. Tambrozanahoy.
Gahipa.
Yikla. Karasha Hanioza. Vadi. Oh.
Nice. Okay, now I can just restock the item without crafting it again. So, let's first of all fertilize the bush. Because we have a high fertilizing need. Yeah, no, you go fertilize.
Ah. Manji. No.
Okay. Then you go help this person out. Cause I think they might want to buy the robotic component.
Bobi. 1G? Oh, nervous. Sib. Imbo. Yazip Lenarg. Yumbala. Larkin Moosh. Schwabi Koiva. Dravois Nerzi. Warb. Yebu Panka. Pazi. Pongi de Fui Nutch.
Yeah, like I always say, Pungi the free nut. Oh yeah, you're already ready to buy, nice. Let's sell it to you then. Cash Rock, that's a cool name.
Yafa. Kamaya. Sterling. Banjik. Batamoy Kisape. Arbel. Womberg. Anioza Meshka. Yibs,
Yeah, we urgently gotta get more wares into the store.
Rogaba.
So. Arb.
So, okay, this guy wants some stuff. Suggest you some options.
In a Bosch Uber rig. Yanasaj. Fled. Longus.
Gen Z.
Uh-huh.
Tremble. Zerkala.
Just restock that real quick. Okay, so... Oh no, you now are the better customer. Okay, okay. Interesting.
Ansker. Yampina. Hebony.
Okay, we dislike each other now. That's an issue.
Yebony Denise. From.
Alright, I think we have 2 buyers, so you ring up, and then you ring up.
Dag,
Nice.
Gorpina Forim. Pissipe Amsum.
So we're making small profits, that's nice. I mean, the robot salvage part only gives us 1 simoleon back every time, so that's not a lot, but we do get quite some money from the quadcopter. Yes. We have no longer any stock. You will just restock this real quick. And you will just also restock this real quick. And then we're gonna close the store. So that already gave us some perk points, which is nice for the business. And I think we're gonna close the store for now. But first, let me check the perks. So, a new provocative pedestal. Yeah, I do want that. Maybe the quadcopter will fit on that, but I doubt it. Sure, let's get that. And let's close the shop for now. So yeah, the quadcopter gives us some quite nice margin, which is cool. Oh no, there are gnomes. I will give you a future cube. Oh yeah, cause it's Harvest Fest, sure. Mr. Floppy the Gnome, I will give you fruitcake. And I said give you a future cube. And then let's see, in build mode there are retail items now. So we have a big glass pedestal, for example. Can I put you on top of it? No! Why not? Okay, then I guess we'll put you over here. That makes a little bit of sense. So now we have more space for wares, but we still don't have more wares. So I think this is almost pretty much a good time to call it quits. Oh, you are angry. Plead for forgiveness. Yes, you are happy. Good. Happy gnome. Plead for forgiveness, please. And then you still want to find a collectible. So I mean, we do have some plants and mushrooms around. The question is, does this count? Well, we won't find out right now. As for now, we are going to university. Alright, but it was a productive first day at the store. which is nice. And I think for now we'll leave it at that. So we're gonna save the game once more and then quit. So I think since we're gonna leave now, let's see if there is anybody available for raiding. So let's see. Okay, nobody there right now, so we'll just leave it at that. And therefore say goodbye and thank you for coming and have a good one.